About you yesterday, obviously it's a little different structure, but what can you glean from a day like that, given the offense had a pretty decent amount of success against the defense?
I think it's just always about execution. I think for our guys, it's important for them to watch the film after practice like that and really compare it to the previous practice and really just know it really comes down to the details of each guy and what they need to get done.
And what stood out on the film when you looked at it? What kind of initial impressions anything stand out?
Yeah, I thought we ran the football well. We executed properly. Guys make plays when they need to. There's made coverage. And very similar stuff every day. So.
Hey, Coach, what's the most important part of having a good red zone offense?
Yeah, running the football. You know what I mean? I always think about that. I think about running the football into soft looks, and then when it's time to make plays, guys making plays and win their one-on-one matchups.
How much have you seen the freshmen develop in this sort of first couple of week-ish period from where they came in?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's hard. I got these two young quarterbacks, but they were already here in the spring, so I got to slow down with them. I already feel like they're sophomores, but they're really doing a nice job. I just keep going back to that redshirt freshman group now. Just the progress they've made in a year and a half. A lot of those guys are showing up.
Hey, what can you do during this time to prepare to call plays for this offense?
Yeah. I think once we get about a couple more days in and we feel like most of the base offense is in, is just the preparation of going through it by myself, putting myself in those situations. Again, most of it comes down to the organization part of it, making sure you got a good feel of what you want to get to next, but we're working on that as well and just speed up the process.
What have you learned about that piece of it since the last time you were an offensive coordinator?
It's a staff effort. I rely on those guys in a big way, not only in game planning and obviously getting that across, but even on game day, just being extremely efficient, clear communication, and being able to adjust.
I think one of the number one questions I get from fans is what kind of play caller is Bush Hamdan going to be? What kind of wrinkles are going to put on this offense?
Yeah.
Do you see it that way, as having an identity as a play caller?
I think every play caller might bring, about 20% of his own style to it, but we're going to find out. That's the coolest thing about this profession is we're going to find out and take the ups with the downs and just keep working to get better.
Is it exciting to be preparing for that?
It is. I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I've always enjoyed the challenge of a position coach and what that feels like. And then I enjoy this phase as well. So.
What have you seen in Browning's growth his senior year?
Yeah, he's, again, it's tougher to really judge that on a guy that's played a lot of football. Some of these guys with a lot of experience, they're just fighting to get 2% better. But again, I think he's doing a much better job on deep ball, giving guys a chance to go make plays, and I think, decision-making is always going to be his thing. So.
How do you judge Jake Anderson's development? He hasn't had a game yet, but he's had a lot of growth, it seems like, in the time that he's been here.
Yeah, we're pushing him hard. We think he's improving. Again, you'll never know until, live bullets kind of come flying, but I can't stress the importance of decision-making with these guys. We ask them to have the keys to the car, and they got to drive it as safe as possible, and decision-making is the number one factor that's going to be there when this thing gets decided.
Are you a coordinator that wants to give the quarterback the keys to, kind of like in the beginning, or is that something that you want to ease into as you stay in this position?
I think a quarterback's always going to see it through the eyes of the coaching staff, through the offense. Especially with a guy with Jake Browning's experience. We're always going to give him the tools. You never know what can happen on game day, but we hope we've replicated those reps over and over again, that it just becomes natural to him.
Could you just kind of describe what you ask an H-back to do differently than the rest of the tight end group in this offense?
Yeah, there's so many, that's, first off, the tight end position is the hardest position for sure in our offense. With the different things we ask them to do, both in the pass game and the run game, on special teams, the load they carry there. Our H-backs, they've got to carry the load a little bit, from a standpoint of in the run game, knowing exactly what they do. But then a lot of times you see those guys flex out, and they obviously got to be expertise in the slot passing game, and then also be able to come inside and be ready to be the wide tight end.
What do you like about having Justice at that spot?
Justice has got a lot of athleticism, and so we got a lot of guys kind of in that spot that are intriguing. I think Cade Otten's doing a great job. Kaiser's doing a nice job. Ty Jones is kind of a bigger body guy we haven't had in a while that can do some of those things. So we're just really looking to develop that whole group, because when you have flexibility at that position, you can create some mismatches.